What's that you're reading?
Oh, it's last year's collage.
What's collage?
It's the school literary magazine.
How do I get in that?
First you have to be in school.
Contact Rick Carosi after this.
I heard that guy's fucking awesome. That guy's fucking dude. That guy's a dude.
Okay. This is a story about a boy, and it's called The Tattooed Goddess. Driving up, he noticed the redundant load of emptiness in the dull gray parking lot. He entered, and the parlor was full of cool, personless air as usual, except for the area in the back where the air became stuffy and saturated with cloudy fog and red light. Of course, this sort of weather was always present in the back of the parlor. Her. There parched Medusa, clad in tattooed armor. Her smirk was venom and her scent sweet. He flashed a hurried glance over his own armor. Could be a bit more spicy, thought he of his worn slacks and flimsy tape. The queen stood stoic, leaning wantonly on a Greek-carved elbow, gazing down the pages of a paperback book. He wondered what the pages consisted of. Perhaps she fed off trashy romance literature. Perhaps right on that exact sheet of parchment which currently held those piercing eyes, a goddess of love and passion wrapped herself up in the warm security of her generous and unmerciful lover. Did the tattooed goddess behind the counter have her own of that sort? A generous lover? A lover at all? Her eyes traveled up, destined to meet his. Quickly he shook the dreamy stare away and replaced it with an indifferent smile. Her lips pulled apart. She was going to speak. He knew what she sounded like. God, did he know? God, was he sweating. His throat went instantly dry, and he silently punished himself for being what his friends had called him a countless amount of times. A bitch. And then she spoke as the god sent every butterfly in heaven straight into his stomach. Are you ready to finish up that sleeve?